Hello everyone, welcome to round one of the FIA Manufacturers Championship. As you can see, we just qualified. I'm starting fourth. I was very iffy about this race because there's a lot of long straightaways on this track, and this car is not exactly good with top speed. So I feel like it was going to be a turd on me tonight. So I'm very shocked with the fourth place qualifying position. So I'm going to try to ride along here and talk you through a little bit of this. I'm not much of a talker, so I'm working on it. But the 2 to 3 cars in front of me are very fast with top speed on this track. And the car that's behind me is actually good on top speed as well. So my goal is to try to stay in the draft with the guys in front of me in order to hold the guy off behind me, because I have a feeling that I have better tire wear than the person in front of me. So as you can see here that I've lost the draft, so I have signaled to the guy next to me to pass me on the right side of me. So here we are racing hard and still managing to stay with the front group. Sorry, my talks are broken up. I've been texting and trying to solve an issue, but as you can see, one of the guys up front just received a penalty. I don't know if it was for the chicane in the beginning or not, because on these replays it doesn't show the penalties that we had accrued. So here I am trying to get past this guy because I know he has a better top speed than me, but I can't exactly get past him. He's defending his line. So basically I'm just going to try to stay with him and see if I can't just pass him when our tires get a little bit older. So we'll see what happens. So if you look up in front, you'll see that the first and second place cars are battling, and it's allowing us to stay with them and not lose sight of them. So what I'm hoping is that they will keep battling, because this track is so tight that they might, encounter some penalties and we can catch up to them. So here I'm just staying in this guy's draft because there's no way that I'm going to be able to passing. I was hoping he would mess up, but he didn't. Because I am faster than him. It's just he's got a better top end car, so when he gets behind me, all he has to do is draft past me, which it's hard for me to draft past him because of my lower top speed. But we are catching the front group. And if you look in my side mirror, I've got a pretty big gap to the car behind me. I got lucky that I saw him hit the wall so that I could back off and not hit him and accrue penalties. And I don't know what this guy's problem is up here. Maybe he smacked the wall and developed a penalty or something. I don't really know what happened there. But it looks like he's going into the pits, short pitting it. But because of that guy's slowdown, now you can see in my side mirror over here to the left that the guy behind us has sort of caught us. And it looks like the leader there has accrued a penalty, so we jet on past him. Now it's just me and the guy that passed me at the beginning. I'm wanting to try to find a place to pass this guy before we pit in a lap. and I'm suspecting that I have way better tire wear than this guy. So I'm hoping that there's some place that he might screw up to where I can get past him, but I don't know if that's going to happen. So right now we're just trying to follow as close as we can, stay in his draft, and hope that he makes a mistake somewhere. I'm maintaining the gap from the cars behind us, so I'm not worried about them just yet. Here's my chance right here. He screwed up. I took the inside. It looks like he's going to let me by. He sure did. So I moved back over to the right a little bit to, just in case he was still over there. I didn't want to smash him against the wall. And I also moved over to try to break his draft and protect my line. So it didn't look like he was going to challenge me there. So my goal right now is just to stay in front of him, because for some reason on this track the pits are actually in the middle of the lap. So we're getting ready to come up on the pits here. But we managed to stay out in front of him, and I'm hoping that when we go in the pits and come out that we're still ahead of the guy that pitted on lap 4. And here we come out of the pits together. So what's going to happen, I believe, I don't even remember. It's been like over an hour. But I think he's going to draft past me again because he's got the faster car. I'm trying to wind out my gears as much as I can. But I'm going to try to protect the inside here and make him pass me on the outside. I did signal for him to go over there if he wanted to pass me. I was giving him that line. That's what my turn signal was for. But my goal right here is to try to break the draft. So maybe get through the chicane really good, or get through the first sector really good, and just break. Like, he got a little loose there, and I'm hoping to separate myself enough from him to get down this front stretch, because this is a long front stretch. And as you see, I moved over to the right to break the draft, and then I moved back over to the left so I could get my racing line back, and hopefully it gives me enough time to get over here to this first sector, because I feel like I might be quicker through this first sector than he is. So we're going to try to drive through here as hard as we can without screwing up, and see if we can't break the gap on him. And it looks like he smacked the wall, but I'm not for sure, because he doesn't look like he's lost any time. But I did just purple sector that too. Now he's definitely going to have enough draft to get around me, because his car is definitely faster than mine in a straight line. So I've already signaled to him. I'm keeping tight to the wall so we don't crash each other. Oh, and he's still back there. So I thought for some reason he had a good enough draft to get around me, but I guess he didn't. So I'm just holding the inside line here, trying to protect. But what this is doing is allowing the guy in third place to catch us. But I did have a good chicane right there. I've gapped him a little bit. I'm hoping it's enough to where he can't pass me on the straightaway here. So we'll see. I think I'm too far ahead of him for him to be able to drive past me. So now my goal again is to try to do what I did last lap and just power through this sector and hope that he makes mistakes or his tire's so bad that he can't keep up with me. Now, I tapped a wall there, if you see that. So now he's definitely got a run on me. And so he's on the right side of me. And he should be able to just power by me. Which he does. This guy to the left of me that's trying to pass us is a little gutsy. He shouldn't be trying to pass us. He should wait to a straightaway because he has the fastest car in the straight line anyway. So he shouldn't have a problem getting past us. So right now I'm just settling for second place, hoping that this guy will get penalties and make mistakes so that I can cruise on by him. But for right now, I'm trying to settle for second, hoping that the guy behind me isn't able to get past me because of the guy's draft in front of me. So I'm just sitting back, taking care of my tires, trying to stay in the draft. And the guy behind me smacked the wall. So that was good for me. Two and a half laps to go here. Just need to stay in this guy's draft. Now this guy smashed the wall, so I think I'm going to stick my nose in here, and I do. But what you did see there, even though I made it through there clear and clean from him, that chicane for some reason in this event was very sensitive on penalties. And when I went through there, I got my outside tires inside the white line, which you're not supposed to do, or you will develop a penalty. So right now I've accrued, I think, a 1.9 second penalty, and I only have a 1.5 second lead over these two. And the place on the track where the penalty line is right in the middle of this backstretch, and this is a long backstretch. So I'm going to lose more than 1.9 seconds because it automatically brakes for us in this game and to serve our penalty, and we have no control over it. So all you can do is downshift and hope that you're in the right gear, but they're going to go flying past me because of that penalty. So I'm just hoping to try to catch his draft, which is not going to happen. So now my goal is to try to finish third, maybe knowing that I am a little faster than the guy that's in front of me. Hopefully my tire wear is better and I can just run him back down. So we'll try to do that right now and just push really hard. We got one lap to go, see what happens. As you can see, he already made a mistake through that chicane, So I've already erased the gap that he had, and now I've got draft on him. So we'll see if we can't push through here and pass this guy. And he's going for the defense mode, and because he pulled aside, I no longer have his draft. So now I'm hoping to undercut him right here, but he went through the corner very well. Oh, I also think that I have a 3-second penalty. As you can see him twitching up there. I don't think this guy has very good connection, and I think that's why we saw him hit the wall in my mirror earlier, thinking that he really hit the wall, but he didn't hit the wall. He just was glitching into the wall. So I've incurred a 3-second penalty through that chicane back there a minute ago, and I didn't feel like I went through there that way. So now I've got to serve another penalty. I'm 6.3 seconds up on the guy behind me, but I just lost that 3 seconds, plus I'm going to lose another 2 seconds getting back up to speed when they're already coming up on me like crazy. So I'm hoping that I can get to the end of this straightaway before these guys catch up to me. As you can see in the mirror, they're getting really big. So right now I'm just hoping that I can just take this corner and this chicane really nice so that I can stay in front of this guy. Because I honestly, before I came into this race and qualified, I was expecting to finish 10th in this race because this car is just a turd on the straightaways, and I wasn't expecting much out of it. But I was happy to even be leading any, and to finish 3rd on the podium is amazing. So I hope you guys enjoyed that race. I hope my talk wasn't boring. I don't feel like I'm a good talker, so I'm going to try to do that a little more often. Sometimes it's boring just to sit there and watch the race. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.